So I think a key interaction here is the KO going to be getting the knife on the breach and stopping them doing these traps?
Right, because usually you would have seen maybe the KO on mid, you know, denying the Sage with his orbs, or the Viper with its orb and stuff, but maybe it might be different here because they tend, and I think they will tend to be more aggressive. Is that what you're seeing, Billy, on Giantech's side?
Yeah, I think so. I think as well, like, Cloud being on the Sky isn't really a surprise to me. I mean, he almost ended up getting a 30 bomb that last map, so if he can continue to have that kind of performance throughout this next one. It is intriguing, though, that both teams have decided to go for that double initiator composition, I think, here. I'm looking specifically at Pacific as well, though, having that double controller as well. Like, we've almost kind of got a mirror matchup here in some way, but just choosing different agents.
Different agents,
Yeah.
right? It's really rare to see 4 different initiators on one map, and Split would definitely not be the one I was expecting that on.
Yeah, that's completely true. Yeah, I agree completely. The foundation, the compositions feel very similar, despite there being a lot of differences between both sides.
But it feels good to see a double initiator back. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a double initiator girl.
I know it's
off meta. I know it's off meta, Mini, but it's just, you know, you have good guys that are playing for the team, clearing angles, denying operators and stuff. You're not, buying it.
Yeah.
I think for
Sounds
me,
skeptical.
I'm also looking at CNED as well on this Waylay. It's not something that he's looked too great on so far, so he really needs to be able to step up.
Yeah, and we're gonna see who manages to take the win on this decider with Pansy and Hype.
What do you make of the Wayo here? We'll start there. That good. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
You can decipher that noise I just made.
Okay.
Again, I think as well, just throughout this series, we've seen CNED struggle. It's again a historic topic as well in terms of the agent pool, the versatility.
Yeah.
I'm not fully sold.
Okay.
Again, let's see what they've got cooked up. Let's see what we have in place. Pacific have obviously put some time and effort into variety of comps, so I'm almost happy to see them go a little off meta.
Sure.
Again, Minnie's probably not happy to hear that. Lou obviously making a case for being the best ranked teammate, by the way.
Love that.
Like, more util.
Love that.
More util. Let's go.
Lou's MVP, we know that now.
But
what about Giant X?
in this server.
How do you feel about Giant X?
Again, I think this probably leans into some of the older comps that we saw Giant X make. Whether or not they're behind the trend a little bit, it all comes down to the execution here.
That's a very deep investment of the dog. Paranoia goes in, they can sit a little bit further away from that, but it's pacey. Something that seems to be in these pistols. Valorante is the one on site who will be very alone here, so he needs to almost outdo 2, which he can't achieve. Cloud clears, Plant should be on the cards. I guess the presence through sewer might be something they don't expect just yet, but that's still a little ways off.
Spike planted.
And nobody tucked outside of site here. Do have presence towards ramp, so West Side going to be the one to sniff this out potentially. Cena did eat that paint shell earlier. Obviously now no recall either, but a Sheriff in hand.
Can do damage. And Ara, man!
Over delivery from Ara.
Yeah, look, he had a quiet map 2, I guess. He did all right. He was a serviceable player, but man, he fancies it again. A little bit of a roll back to map 1. It's an in-zone flawless pistol round.
Again, just coming back to that comp discussion, again, Giant X particularly on Split, they love these rehearsed kind of, not necessarily set pieces, but in terms of the early round, they love kind of util dumping, sniffing something out and really committing to an engagement. So Pacific have to have that in mind for sure. Again, not necessarily, sure, you've got the KO here, you can shut down that sort of thing, but it's usually so well invested from Giant X.
0 upgrades, so you've got to imagine they should stay with minimum 4 alive. They are willing to lose 2 though, Cloud and Westside just on those ghosts, so see if they can
going up.
stay alive with this. Flash in. Might have seen something. All eyes kind of towards one side, gives Grubino a fight, but
Valorante though gets caught.
yeah.
Paranoia sent through. No contact found elsewhere. Didn't know if, well, Cupid now noted. Didn't know if Ara had spotted. A knife invested just to see if anybody stacked up behind that trap plate. But again, a big investment at that point of the round as well.
You are in danger, CNED. Yeah,
this is the sort of thing they have to consider it every round.
Yeah, it's going to be quite hard to find that little bit of a window to play from. Side, yep, hello, catches Cupid. CNED was noted towards that top side of heaven. And that 3-play stack still pretty far off on A. So, by all rights, this is tick of the box stuff. Let's see if it can get threatening. Ninja's maybe going to be heard here.
Don't think he was, yeah, just switching to walk at the right time. Obviously going to hear the second set of steps, though. So Cloud with good info here on the flank and also on mid.
Nice synergy on the team. They're just making sure that Cloud can't get easily overwhelmed. High flash and swing. Nice from Cloud. And again, he was one of the players they were willing to invest behind that. So that is just the ghost lost. West side, another who can go be a little bit more assertive. And actually, they keep 4 standing. Mike, that's a lovely outcome for Giant X.
Definitely is. Obviously keeping Grabinho and Flickless's weapons in hand, but also Ara. Ara. We haven't hit enough Ara-Aras.
That's true, and he's had a good game.
We were very restrained last year when he,
That's right.
when he came onto the scene.
The temptation was there.
I think we did
One
it.
enemy
We did it.
remaining.
I'm pretty sure we did a game 1.
There's a high chance. How many light shields? Ooh.
It's a still possibility here for Ara.
But no one's gotten a kill yet apart from 7. Okay, that's got to change.
Super spotted here. Flash to deny any progress on the back of the dog, but presence noted for sure.
They're trying to.
Is that the second flash through? Yeah, 7's just curious if somebody had slipped the net here, but
I'm a little worried about that. I mean, Westside was close, I get it, but he'd have had to disrespect the smoke and everything else if he fancied to actually really pressure that, but it's a lot of the kit burnt up here. Knife's still around. But still, kind of a 2-3 split here. At the end will be that B site, but they've got a bit of a reinforcement towards heaven, so CNED not alone. I'm just catching glimpses of Cupid several times now, Ara.
or just the shadow of Cupid. Knife was invested as well, just to confirm the rotation here.
CNED going to try and maybe play in 7, but oh my god, they're quick 7. Faster though, able to answer back with Giant X in their bonus, still doing damage in Ara. And freedom through main. Surprising it fell apart so
Spike's
easily.
up here though.
But you're right, Spike being left here is a problem. What can Ninja do about this? Should hear those steps. Does his mind then turn to CT and stairs? Can he split his attention? Easy enough. Oh, he's done brilliantly there. 13 seconds. Grabinho, what are you going to do now? 10
seconds left.
Gotta make your mind up. He's going for it. Trying to get that plant.
Ninja's a little bit too far away from
Could be a
this.
bit closer.
Yeah.
We'll show Grabinho, but TP out. Hello, know where you're at. No way! Ninja, what's happened there?
Gave up the spike, and again, just a little too far away to not pressure the plant. Again, Grabinho has full time to reset, get a safe plant as well. Bonus just slipping through their fingers here.
Spike down, B.
Oh, the adjustment from Ara. To say that looks as if it was probably quite tight, but Grabinho.
I don't lose.
A huge clutch here. Maybe the nerves just getting to Ninja just a little bit.
Toxins going up.
Because, I mean, Ara obviously making the noise on the rope made that a free kill, essentially.
And that's going to put a fair amount of worry with Pacific too, because they are instantly on the back foot with money.
Only thing I didn't know there, just to come back to that previous hour, the timing of when the reveal came back available for Ninja. I don't know if that maybe played a factor in not being able to confirm the plant or... Yeah, certainly that's a tilter. There's no other way to really describe it.
No, and it compounds that last map too, right? It's like, okay, gotta kind of focus on this. We can't just rest on a comeback like we did really on Bind. Oh! Now Ara's out for blood.
Well, he spent the entirety of the last map basically being the bait on the end of the hook for Giant X.
Yeah, let off the leash here, just to say the least. Now, oh god, on the edge, 7. Catching that with his face. Ooh, but a lovely surprise appears But now Cupid and CNED, it feels like a formality as the plant's going to be in. And for Cupid, there's not much to really achieve in this one. Everyone's hitting pretty decently. Yeah, Cloud took a bit of damage, but barely anything to report. Beyond that, everyone's out very safely here. So not going to be given much of a chance.
Cupid's going to be much of a threat here. Well, Giant X really, I mean, protected in terms of this buy as well. Healthy cushion after the bonus, yeah. Probably more conscious of giving away progress to Cloud or Flickless.
That's true.
Cover going out.
Smoke to go out, I think Cloud's got a pretty good idea. I don't think he was close enough to hear that, but flash
Very
comes
close.
through.
Luminek, yeah, okay, Giant X might have had a little talking to after that map 2. Feels like they are at least on the same page now.
The crack of the Whipson in between maps.
I like that.
What, the Whipson?
I mean, mother phrase.
Oh, crack of the Whipson.
Yeah, it's good.
Okay.
It's a good one.
But you're not okay with us calling them Whipson?
Look, we can discuss. We'll storyboard it out. Operator in hand for CNED, yet to get off the starting blocks. And look, we talked about it very early on. I think it was coming to round 3, but 3 of the players yet to even draw blood, which is worrying, right? That's not what you want to be seeing from these players, VALORANT being one of them. It's always highs on Abyss as well, a very dangerous player, very capable player. And need that to become, I guess, a repeating story. However, Aura does have ult, so that's another threat in the back of the minds of Pacific.
Really noted as well, Cloud just one away from Seekers, Flickless 2 off the Rolling Thunder. You see in this sort of composition, 2 huge tools in terms of flipping around back in their favour.
Poison's off.
VALORANT, not sure when he caught that spam actually, but down to 71 already.
Smoke up to heaven. Oh,
Great
okay,
timing from Seven.
Yeah, that was reactions aplenty on that. Now, Cupid is noted. He could buy time and leaves Rubino ahead on his own. They can't get out with him at this point. Now, Ninja, okay, yeah, holds on to it too. Catches a follow-up. Brilliant from Pacific. Good positioning on Seven. And a bold hold there, considering Aura came flying in with that ult. This is now pretty much out the realms of reality. Flickless. Good luck, mate. 1v5.
Yeah. 7, right time, right place for the
30
full
seconds
cancel
left.
here.
He was dead to rights.
Yeah, Ninja the one to actually maybe get some confidence boosters back in his favour. I was going to say, do we see a shadow of Cupid once more? There's just an elbow this time around. Not going to matter too much in terms of losing this, but I don't really want anyone specific to give this away.
Yeah, I guess that's more.
Yeah, you'd love a flawless here.
Yeah. So again, their finances. Look down the left side there, you can see it is just a bit fragile still. They're still trying to build into this, but again, Seven was quiet, but lovely moment for him to start finding that form. Great positioning from him there. Still looking to see VALORANT, Cupid, and CNED activate.
And the other benefit being, I mean, Westside, again, maybe just doesn't react quick enough to this, but tease Ninja up, to basically seal the deal. Yeah, the important factor being operator still in hand. Like I said, elephant in the room, 3 players at 0 and 4. So the first round on the board for Pacific.
Be right back.
Much of a challenge on this yet. A very deep hold on the other side for Westside.
You're rarely going to get this challenge from Westside in this sort of position. He's just kind of crowd control almost.
They are filtering this way though. But obviously CNED's not going to get the challenge in the form he'd like. So going to have to either... They're putting a lot of faith in him too. Did he hear this?
He's certainly heard the rope here.
Okay, so the dog gets slowed on ramp. Yeah. Seeker's coming down. Going to deal with one early, but the fight's going to be on the ramp here. Seven. He did well under the pressure before. Nightfall comes in, going to split the pack up a little bit, but I don't think it denies as much as they want here. Big rotations in. There's a lot of bodies on this site now.
Certainly is. Not much value on the way in here. Fault line comes through. Seven though. Ready to play spoiler. Aura shuts it down.
Yeah, this time he got the better of him, but CNED's still alive. Able to swing back in as he gets some more support. Flashed up, in trouble, and Giant X make the most of it. Sweep the site. The other two far off and yet to draw blood. Westside keeps it that way as Cupid's options become near on 0.
Has to give this up. 1v4 now. Just Giant X, the pause here is crucial. And again, the re-hit is perfect. The fact that Ara gets away with that kill is just insane.
He's doing so well.
Yeah.
Just as a player.
Yeah.
Look,
like I said, to get his head out of that attacking half of Bind and still be able to deliver like this now on the decider.
Well, that's the quality you're looking for, right? Because we saw a lot more value kind of throughout last split from the other players kind of coming into their own, starting to see that. Ara was always that what if he kind of comes in and finds that level of form too, that would be an excellent tick in the box for them. And I think we might be seeing that here, potentially building a lot around him during that off-season. And he's activating well amongst it. Here it is from his side of things, comes right in there.
8 HP.
Oh.
I mean, Seven's really unlucky not to get that. Don't talk to me about the hitbox. With Satchlin like that, just hits him with the drive.
Come on!
1-5 though, timeout here. And Pacific need to get on the same page. We can't just have the Seven and Ninja show. It has to be a collective approach, but they are struggling to get the grip on Giant X.
Again, in this previous round, Cena's obviously going forwards, but they leave him very early in a very risky spot, right? He can't commit to a deep angle here with the operator. It's not necessarily like Pacific gain anything elsewhere by putting him there. And like you said, as soon as he hears the ropes, it's like, okay, well, cool, I'm likely going to have a dog coming towards me, potentially a foul line, potentially a flash, paranoia. There's so many things that he has to worry about that posting him up deep in that situation, especially on one of the extremities, they can't really adjust on the back of that.
Yeah, it gets...
Plus, I think he burnt his recall up like very early. Very early.
I think so. I think that was when it was just west side on that side.
Yeah, if you want him to anchor versus this sort of composition, just leave him deeper towards screens, up in heaven, just somewhere else.
I wonder if we see that, potentially. Again, still has an operator here.
He's probably keen to get just start posting numbers, to be honest.
Yeah, because you saw the frustration map too.
Yeah, yeah.
And you kind of need to have that want to get involved, that want to let me get active, let me get around this, but as it feels like similar to last round, the start is just one, and it's west side, super deep, so not going to get an early fight on that. It's mid, where the initial engage from Giant X is, but no one there to greet it, no one there wanting to challenge it, which is completely understandable. But Ara, operator 2, so it could be a little bit slower this round, just to work the map a touch.
Valorant here is the first head on the chopping block. Confirmation here, the flash from Seven. And we'll force them deeper, but he's a ton of spam through the orb, down to 5 HP. Sent packing.
I almost cuts him out of the round. 5 HP is nothing. So the early exchange, absolutely golden ticket for Giant X. Now, obviously they don't know how much they've damaged him, but still.
So again, it's just the timing as brutal. He sent the knife out here, rightfully so, but won't have it again until the clock basically hits 0.
Late. He's trying to find a position to work with, but the dog's an issue. Everything's an issue on 5 HP. Flash in, he's confident! Fights in on this! That is bravado and a half, but what more can you do? He went down swinging. He's given them a chance for the site. VALORANT now kicks into gear. Can he get some more done? Can he find another fair fight to take it down? Yes! There we go, Pacific! Finally! Finally getting their footing.
A collapse into a very, very comfortable setup here. Nobody overstepping the mark at 7, at 5 HP. Still gets his ridiculous flash up here.
That's so sick.
Beautiful stuff. Happy to display that talent time and time again for Pacific. Some of these crucial scenarios as well. So another response found. Again, still money in the bank for Giant X. The issue being the purchase around the operator cloud, the one to feel the pinch. Rolling Thunder, Viper's Pit just one away. Gonna post out the breach ult here.
They're re-engaging on the site early. Look how quickly Seven's here. Look how quickly Cupid's here. VALORANT as well. They're not going to actually fully rescind by any means. Seven's still on patrol. Sends in a flash. Has a glance. Spots one. Takes one. Seven is an absolute monster. Confidence brimming. That is the player they needed.
Get Seven into these brawls, man. get him just down and dirty on sites, and he keeps finding kills. We saw a few examples previously already. Showed it on Abyss for sure. Talk about him and Valorant being the ones to put numbers up. Just beautiful to watch.
Bang, baby! Bang! Come on!
You're a beast, bro! This guy is a beast, bro. This guy...
Absolutely right.
Man, I love seeing that level of killer instinct in a player. Like seeing a situation like that and being like, I'm going in.
Yeah.
Well,
it's only the previous round he does the unthinkable, right? Next looking to pick up the pace on the back of that aggression. Rubinho looking to split the defensive formation. Cloud is hit so early.
Yeah, they don't know about it. Rubinho still going to be doing some serious work here, keeping Ninja down and dead. Cloud on the follow-up. This is dangerous. This is a different look. And now CNED's the one who has to do something. It has been the 7 show. Maybe CNED doesn't like being second best, but he's going to find Flickless to finish. Oh, Cloud, you...
It's just so heads up.
I hate that. I hate this.
No,
That's foul. That is foul. I just can't the rest. I can't deal with it.
So cerebral. Cognizant from Cloud. Just heads up play.
I just wish we didn't spend every minute together. What are you meant to do now? Okay, Valorant.
Makes it doable.
Well, Cloud doesn't like that. I mean, Valorant put in a damn shift there towards the end. Sadly, the clock was late, the numbers simply not there, but still.
Giant X showing the tendencies to not want to respect the raw firepower that Pacific are happy to tap into. Well, the 2 freest kills on the back end of TPs, basically. 6-3 now. I mean, Pacific, 2 players struggling financially, but Ultimate's here to maybe offset that ever so slightly.
Last time 7 had his, it was pretty darn good. And he's got another fight here. Whoa. Aura out of it.
Nice and slow now.
A little bit of a... Yeah, and Flicker's catching Valorant is an issue. That means that they're pretty divided.
Yeah, it was. Yes, towards vents.
Got the spike.
So then do they continue going towards the op? Do they go towards where the stack may be? Or do they then try and take the long road out?
Pacific has sent 3 this way. I mean, Cloud has some util, the Seekers as well, to maybe sell this fake. I mean, keeping them interested now. A site wide open for the taking. Obviously, West Side has the pit as well. The Seekers at the perfect time. But cut off it. Sevens, he's nearsighted.
I don't know how he's...
But he's followed the null command. They're fully committed to this now.
Yeah, they absolutely are. This should be heard, though. Ninja's going to hear a whole lot coming his way. Tries to early clear through ramp, which I quite like. It's a good idea. Viper's pit on the side, though, trying to get any corner to play from that's on their side. But they're going to be surrounded in a messy shot from Rubinho. Gives chance, gives numbers up for Pacific.
Well, they know one's disconnected here. Cloud down to 22 HP. They have to hold down this site right now. Ninja definitely spotted Flickless there.
Oh, yeah, and he's gone back for seconds. Westside has to buy time, has to be an absolute madman here. He can only do so much. And Cloud is the plan even for you. It is. But it ain't going to be easy. Bullet's gone.
Yeah, hasn't got it. Hasn't got it.
CNED's there. I mean, how 7 survived that, I'll never know.
It's ridiculous.
Thanks.
Again, Ninja just not expected so early on. Rubinho just caught off guard a little bit. I mean, the awareness was there for sure, but certainly a bit of a jump scare for him. Again, I think Flickless as well, just getting caught on the outside of this. West Side, I mean, he's put back in this corner here. Great recovery from Pacific.
Broken the money. They're doing enough here, you can see that. Turning round. All starting to hit a little harder. Cupid still 0-5, but he's doing his job. CNED. I want to say shouldered on this one. Ah, again, another miss, Mike. That's... he wants it, but he's just not landing these shots.
Ara a chance to maybe get the showstopper online here. Only missing one orb.
Poison's off.
A quick adjustment here for Pacific. They don't necessarily catch anybody in mid just yet. Ara looking to dig even deeper now.
Good timing on the flash. Great shot from VALORANT. Turns in time, gets back down and vents. No threat.
Certainly a chance for Pacific now to play a little deeper. Wait for Giant X to go hunting. Lots of time left actually, still 45 seconds. Westside not spotted close here.
And he's
seen it. Oh, he's let him. Oh my God. I mean, Westside again, there's no way he commits to going forwards there. Another miss from CNET though.
Mate, what is going on? Thank God VALORANT's there. Have a word.
Getting a little dicey in some of these situations.
And these aren't hard shots. These are sitters, some of these.
Still a 6-5 scoreline. Pacific with a chance to end all even here. With Giant X to call a timeout here just to touch base ahead of half-time. A couple of players on stage making some noise.
Who was that?
Probably Cupid. Well, I mean, it's either Cupid or 7, right?
True. It sounded more Cupid-y though.
Cupidity.
Cupid-y.
Obviously, the buy going to be there now for Giant X. Like I said, showstopper available. Potential here for the Rolling Thunder as well. We can see Pipson.
He's getting aggravated
with
the pace, the tempo. This man speaks fast.
Whipson.
Whipson. Cool whip.
Yeah, impressed once more from, again, very shaky start.
Yep.
A couple of other moments.
Still there. Still in the game.
Yeah, I mean, again, if you were to cover the scoreline, it certainly doesn't feel like a 6-5
no.
At this stage. A little separating these teams. Yeah, actually on the side of Pacific, chance for a couple of ultimates. Maybe VALORANT will start with the pit available. Looks fairly all in here from Giant X. So 7, what can he get done here?
If there's anyone else, I'd be a little less likely, but the wall is there. Big knife too.
Yeah.
It might get held on this. 7's trying to stay close to the action, and he's been good in that chaos, but look at the damage down on Ara, only on 5. 7 is just filled in this sort of like aggressive, postured up place. He holds space. I think the rotations are here. There's already 4 on A.
Oh, VALORANT! He does get against the spike as well.
Oh God, they have to go back. There's no way they can just leave this now. The plan looks scrapped.
That's an absolute disaster. The pit's going to go out on top of this as well. Have to get this out. But he has to go to ramp.
He's got a long way to go, but at least he's gotten away with his life, I want to say. Cena, look, if the op ain't working, I guess the shorty's right there. So now, Ara and Cloud, what do you do?
2v5 to try and recover here. To end with an advantage in this first half. As things now start to slow down. Cloud, though, finds that headshot. Operator removed from CNED.
30 seconds.
30 seconds
flashes,
left.
No more paint shells, no more anything. For Pacific, they've got to be careful. Don't give them a chance. Don't open it up. Playing close. Ara going to dip towards side. That should be planted. Time on their side. 2v4.
Cloud finds a kill here. It could be disastrous
I like
for
his
Pacific.
timing. I like his timing. I was kind of hoping he might continue, but VALORANT considering it. And actually, Cloud gets the better of him. 86 HP, very
Well, he knows about Ninja now as well, because of the reveal.
They've got to know. And yeah, I think the penny just dropped then. I saw his attention. Ara left on his own side. He's still going to find 2 here. You're going to see that they're just going to try and keep Cloud away. Ara has to go above and beyond. He's trying. He's down to a 1v1. Now Cupid runs forward. Oh, his pace there. Just keeping cool. Just staying calm. Will get the job done. Tied all up on the half, 6-6.
Thoroughly impressed with Pacific again, showing resilience here on the decider to tie things up, Lauren.
We'll be back in just a sec then. 6-6 will be the half scoreline.
Остался.
Ультимейт готов.
Red Bull gives you wings.
This Pacific side doesn't know when they're dead. The start looked like Giant X had the perfect talking to. They'd fixed all of their issues. Everything was figured out. And then look at us now, 6 apiece.
Obviously, Flickless, one of the newcomers to this roster, obviously a big talking point last year in particular, not necessarily going to be reflected here in terms of the numbers, but similar to Ara, we saw kind of peaks, but certainly for Flickless, like I said earlier, stabilized. It became very consistent, a safe pair of hands in terms of the role here for Giant X. Obviously in this opening half, not necessarily the issue here. I'm just so impressed with Pacific once more to be able to still dig deep here, claw their way back into a half.
Mate, I'm putting it on Seven and Valorant. Those two had an absolute belter of a first half. Critical work from Seven, finding his footing at probably the best of times possible. That ult that denied Aura, from that point onwards...
But the knife as well after that as well, yeah.
Absolutely on the money. Now, alongside that, Valorant doing really well. The rest, they'll be quiet, but hey, if they brought back the game 6 apiece, cool. Giant X, be ready, I guess, because this is a close affair.
Well, I think coming back to that early discussion we had, right? We can ask tougher questions of Giant X, and this just isn't good enough. We've had an example versus Gentlemates, the previous map as well on Bind. They have to clean things up here in the second half of Split for me.
Valorant closing in on the net there to try and keep this at even footing. But the damage pretty low. Ninja's down a bit lower. Valorant suffering a touch. Cloud on the screen. Can't quite find him. Now he can. Okay, takes away 7, which is a big scalp to claim. In the meantime, Flickless is 8 HP. I mean, I was going to say it's going to be an issue, and it absolutely is. And again, an explosive pistol round.
Greenio does have the advantage here, though, because he has the paranoia. So a chance here to really gap close, potentially onto Cupid.
Spike planted.
He's fast. Greenio's here really quick. I don't think Cupid's considering it yet. Now he might. I don't know if I like that reposition.
No. Reveal his position now.
Smoke up.
Not going to know about that tap either.
Yeah,
he's got to check this.
He's got to check. He's got to look behind. No, Cupid. Have a look, mate. There we go. Lucky boy.
Such fine margins. The paranoia landing, missing the initial get onto the spike. Cupid keeping his cool in this situation.
Goodbye.
Valorant finding 2 with 10 HP, by the way, in a pistol round is filth. Still doing damage. Cupid fired up from the clutch.
Oof.
Only 3 kills here, but certainly finding his value in one of them to open the second half.
Yeah, get you a pistol, cool.
Here.
That could be a nice segue to extending the scoreline. Bit of a stack on this side of the map, but it is only with classics. A couple of shorties are here. I think you maybe abandon it with Cloud. Don't worry, observers. I'll let you do your job for once. So if they can't figure this out early, there could be some down the line threat. But now it's not too worrying. Thank you. Cloud.
He's good for one.
Think he's got one here?
He's good for one.
Okay.
Ara, not so much.
No? No. I don't know. He did pretty good with that little classic last time. He's done well in the past. That's unlucky, that is. Nicholas. Awesome. Hey, good for one. There it is.
Got
good
mine.
one.
Got mine.
Not a problem.
Shorty's on the retake.
It's not a sentence you love to hear.
No, no, it's not. Be fairly comfortable here for Pacific. Close this one out. I imagine side of Rubinho probably just going to post stuff outside.
I think so too.
Toxins failing.
Oh, toxins are failing.
Oh?
Oh?
A curveball.
Well, well, well. Hello.
Last player standing.
More. Okay, all good. All good in the end. That's fine.
7-3 HP, by the way.
It doesn't feel good. Doesn't feel fine. All good. That's a recovered Bulldog, I'm pretty sure, as well, so don't lose out on too much.
Sure what? I was going to say, not sure what that was. But
6 now.
Yo, Pipson! Where is Pipson?
Coaching.
He's out the back, mate.
Actually, I think...
He's not on stage,
No, no.
if you were wondering. I don't know if he's made an appearance today.
Don't think so.
No?
No, no. Maybe he just misses him. Just thinking about
We're
it.
missing some lore there.
Maybe. Maybe there is. Maybe there is. Or just unsure of the roster they're playing. It's one of the two.
Pipson's their initiator. They've actually just subbed out from map 3.
If you had to sub in a coach, who are you picking out of any team?
Pal.
Pal. After his 1v1
After the
performance?
skirmish.
Mate.
He's a shooter.
In which game?
Not this one.
Yeah. Love you, pal. VALORANT. Ooh. Oh, that's a horrible bit of bait there. Really thought he was on for that one. However, CNED got a little bit of space. Inside. Just going to try and tuck safe, but he's... Okay, CNED, where are we off to? Did we think we had that all for free? There's even Cloud here. Mate, I don't know what's happened to this game.
That's just so stupid that it worked.
Spike planted.
I'm taking side. Oh, what are you going to use, Bucky? Oh, are you on a jet or something? No. No, I'm actually KO, and I'm going to keep doing it. I am now chasing them down. I'm chasing down the opposition, and they're terrified. I've absolutely upset them, and Grabino doesn't want to fight it. He'd like to go anywhere else, but die to that goddamn Bucky. 9-6 Pacific. They've done more than necessary. Where is that timeout? Then we might...
Where is Pipson?
Yep,
Actually,
Pipson.
Cooper. Yeah, Cooper was just playing around ahead. Bonus conversion here. Frustration starting to show in some of the reaction cams here.
Best? Am I the best?
Sheriff's in hand for Giant X now. Have to find a response early. Pacific knocking on the door of double digits and a huge, huge cushion now. Upper hand in terms of these ults that are coming online as well. The pit available for VALORANT already. Ninja just missing 2 points. And certainly in control of the second half now.
7 scares me still. Thinking of that Bucky. It makes me nervous.
There.
What's he gonna do now? Oh, die. Well, let some you lose some, I guess.
Can't necessarily find that upgrade.
Toxin screen down.
But Grabino at least a chance to reset here. Advantage created. Ara and Cloud on perfect timing on the flash as well.
But the stopping power is still obviously going to be substantially weaker. Tino going to put his life on the line. Okay.
Again, just a half second either way.
30 seconds left.
But the rest should fall into place. Yeah, and they do. Somewhat like Dominoes as Rubino going to be found, and it's double digits. Pacific. Look, I started off not knowing quite where to place them in this, but you're seeing that strength round by round now. Yes, VALORANT, yes, 7, but everyone else is on that same page too.
Right, let me listen to this timeout.
Please. Open the mic.
Please.
It won't end careers, I promise.
Let's sponsor the listening and start just broadcasting it. Even if it's just to us.
Yeah, we'll relay it. Be translators. How fast is he talking? How red is the face?
Lots to consider here. Very little going right for them
No.
in these opening 4 rounds. Don't want to see the players.
No, you know what we want. Take it away.
Cut now.
3,
20
2,
seconds left of
1.
time. Come on, thank
There
you.
we go. Yeah, that's fine. Look how close he's leaning now.
Till we should get like a words per minute for the coach. Damn.
Who do you think's the slowest? Who's calm and cool?
I mean, Milan's, again,
Yeah.
especially thinking about the timeouts yesterday, maybe he's like first 20 seconds and the rest of it then just closer.
Yeah, true, it could be. Yeah, we could be having like a...
I think I remember
unfair
yesterday there was a
glance.
timeout where we were looking at Milan and just said nothing for 30 seconds.
Like, maybe you should say something. Guys, have you
But
seen
then
that?
Boaster was talking, so
Perhaps you should interject. For now,
big round here for Giant
Yeah.
X. Operator in hand, don't necessarily have the benefit of the ultimates, but feels like a must-win.
oh yeah, God, it absolutely does. They haven't found many kills for their woes yet. So they're going to get first contact. It doesn't feel, there's no build off this. Spike is still over towards that B side, a little bit closer towards middle. You're looking at the ults here. Ninja and Valorant both have theirs. Contact on Valorant, and they are fast to this fight. CNED sends away Cloud, though. Does it look like he wanted to come through vents and take an engagement on this? But Flickless doubles down and does get the reward.
Spike down mid.
West side there as well. Zenith will fall just Ninja and Cupid. 2v4. Have the ultimate, but going to need a couple of kills to even want to entertain that investment. 15 seconds off the reveal as well.
There.
I think they've been seen. I think Westside might have seen something there. I'm not too sure. They can give up the spike. Pull back to more of a standardized 2-2 hold.
Bring them down.
Parallel in. There's nothing in
Where
vents.
are you?
Caught up towards heaven. Look at this deeper off
30
angle
seconds
coming
left.
in from Flickless and Grabinho.
Giant X just want to force the error.
And now with that util already used, there's very little to try and break in towards the site. It makes it much easier for this hold. Flickless can sit on this angle. You'd imagine he gets the reward he does. Very nice. And the follow-up. Lovely round from Flickless. I was a little bit worried when Cloud fell. There was no instant trade, but the second they tried to scale up, there was Flickless. Lovely, lovely work.
Now the response here is certainly going to have to string together a few rounds to follow that. Now have the benefit of some of these ultimates being online. The TP's here. The Rolling Thunder. We have the Seekers as well. Yeah, even from just some of these reactions, still feeling as if they... Not necessarily throwing some of these rounds, but again, they should be winnable in certain situations. I know we had probably more than a few examples on Bind.
Yeah.
Spam almost, actually, yeah, it does connect onto CNED. It's just broken, battered and bruised in some of these early rounds.
Yeah, he's been having a bit of a tough time, but...
Having a mare.
He's having a nightmare. 1-3-1. Already Cloud coming on over to be somewhat closer by, potentially. Westside the one to deal with it so far on towards Vents, but it's Flickless as well, and he was very good last time. Is this where they tighten up the bolts and screws? And again, CNED just gets absolutely screwed. Westside comes into fact. Suddenly, Giant X are awake. Out of nowhere, they find this level of form, they find solutions, and they look like they should have been in control the entire time.
Now in a position to potentially make progress elsewhere. Westside just one away from the pit. Down to Valorant and Ninja once more.
Hello. Oh, quick trade, there we
I
go.
was going to say the freebie, yes, but Ara able to clean things up. Now just Ninja. Again, happy to give up the spike here, just force a decision to be made. Trying to chip away at the finances of Pacific.
What can he do? Very little. Very well done. They've got a solution for this mid approach that we've seen coming out, right? They found a great answer to this. 10-8. Giant also have a massive hand of ults coming through. Aura is only one away.
Yeah. Basically 1 point away from a full house. Operator still in hand, and now actually probably got themselves a buy or two behind this.
I'm out.
Pacific still held at 10. We certainly now are looking towards Pacific to maybe reconsider their approach.
Well, this is the interesting one when you kind of look at this team with the coaching staff and Cupid and kind of how they want to build this roster. We haven't got the full idea of their problem solving yet, right? We don't know how deep they can go on that sort of front, how comfortable they are once someone's made a good adjustment.
Yeah,
I guess
the benefit being Cupid's an IGL that's happy to get a little funky and try things out and whatnot, but the big test really is stepping up to this stage, playing against some of these teams and showing resilience and problem solving on the fly, which has been certainly a concern through this series, but
again,
early days for the roster for sure.
Yeah, I mean, to an extent, you only have to look at Bind to see they can do it. There is every opportunity. They are currently in the lead, though. They are up, obviously, 2 rounds here. Giant X finally posting their first 2 on this side, even. This was a drought of rounds, and it looked quite clean, obviously. It didn't look that hard for Pacific to get to this point.
I mean, considering it was a stretch of 7 rounds across the half.
Yeah.
Certainly took control of that first half to tie things up. And obviously now in a very different situation. Double digits posted already. But a real opportunity here for Giant X.
I doubt we'll see Pacific eye up middle again like we just did, though. That feels like that was denied. That feels like it was very in control of Giant X. And option looks like they want to try and challenge Aura. Forced off on the first angle, but that should be operator noted. Should be keen on that, should notice that was in play. So how do they then want to scale across the rest of the map? Do they then target towards middle? Do they go back down? It looks like they're going back down.
And still, tools to prevent this from happening. Flash from Cloud will confirm presence still. 7 considering the knife, but maybe a rehearsed set piece here. Seekers.
Nice timing.
Spanner in the works, yeah, but great timing. Not necessarily a clear indication on the back of that, but forces Pacific to pivot.
Late mid piece? Maybe just trying to toy a little bit more towards the extremities early on, draw these players away. It has put a little bit of a different glance here. Cena goes in, going to spot 2 Heaven side. How does this change things? Target them out, it looks like. Smoke up, ult comes in, hindered. Do they then try and burst through main? There's still Cloud unaffected though, Mike. This could still be a problem. Aura has fallen, however.
Cloud's got 1. Chipping away as well. West side here to provide some support. They're finding every kill. CNED finally finds a response.
And I don't know if they thought that was just the only players that were left on B. Oh my god, CNED couldn't find any more. But still, I don't know if they got the misread. There was 2 on Heaven. That was all that was on site. Maybe didn't know that the rotation from Cloud went back towards kind of back B site. And they hoped that the ult was enough.
It's another situation. Again, slipping into this plan of like, right, let's go to a set piece, a rehearsed execute, but they're burning up CNED's dash and the recall just to kind of fish for info to then post both ultimates into Heaven.
He's a breathing prowler at that point. Like,
I mean, it's very rare we're finding CNED finding entries with his abilities. He's just the probe in some of these situations.
It feels like a really weird way to approach it.
Time to hunt.
Bit down to secure mid here. West side planting the flag.
Rubino, this should be quite nice. Maybe a pop flash.
Bam into it, yeah.
Shadows.
Only CNED again to take the damage.
And he's dead on this. I just don't like the way they scale through. Now, luckily, VALORANT's landed a couple of big boy shots, right? That has opened up the site. Rez comes in. They've actually got player advantage. And Aura having to play retake with the op is going to be difficult, tricky. West side takes away 1, though. Even numbers now, 3v3. Recovered rifles. They can make a go of this.
Showstopper potentially to find a kill inside this pit as well.
It looks like that's why they're trying to be a bit unorthodox in positioning, but there's only so many corners you can play from. Aura is away. Straight to the back lines, and Westside takes away Ninja. Aura looks for him, gets it, rewards there. But VALORANT, the one who started this, could be the one to end it, but time is gone. Nothing to be done. Tied all even, 10-10.
Giant X, unfortunately, with the perfect counters to this post-plant setup from Pacific. A lot of P's in there. Now reduced the finances. Pacific had worked so hard to establish. And the trade off of 7 popping the null command as well, but still, even though Pacific finds success, it's just not enough to really stabilize in that situation. Plenty of ults expended here, and Pacific just looking to roll the dice once more.
I'm worried that they're going to run out of steam here. They're going to need one of those rounds from 7, one of those rounds from VALORANT. They need something, an X Factor to come online. There goes CNED the Prowler, spots out one on CT, but still it doesn't give you much info. Ninja's gonna fall, and now there's issues everywhere. It's turned into a brawl as Cloud re-clears. CNED shot in the back as Flickless waited patiently. Spike left loose. This is now uncomfortable. Pacific left adrift. 2 dedicated towards site. They know that VALORANT could be coming from this way. Perfect from Cloud. And now Flickless ready to catch. Yeah, Giant X have got the beat on Pacific. No one is bailing them out now.
1 round to the good. 11 for Giant X. And the funds all but gone here for Pacific. Brilliant re-aggress here from Giant X. Again, the timing and the position the spike goes down just makes it so difficult to recover. I'm going to credit Flickless in that regard to find a crucial kill.
Cover going out.
So Pacific rolling the dice twice there.
Poison's off.
But not thrice. I backed myself into a corner.
Yeah, you
there.
did. There was no way out. There was absolutely no way out. I could have tried to help, but...
Twice the dice.
Thrice.
Nice.
Bring them down.
Do you reckon it's OT, mate?
I mean, I'm just going to say yes, because OT is my life.
Scout destroyed.
Any plans this evening?
No, I specifically didn't.
Yeah, smart.
Is this one felt like a 2-0?
So we knew it was going through with OTs.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you're right. Slow round here from Pacific, obviously. Nice to see that Fnatic's influence once again holding strong.
Ara still posted here with the op, though. And the timing might not necessarily be there for the Toxin.
This gets awkward. And, I mean, I was surprised they just didn't think there'd be anything else behind that. There was nothing really to deny him, but the plant's in, I guess.
Spike planted.
In tools-wise, Paint Shell still here. Paranoia. Flickless stacked with Util and still a snake bite. Giant X, can they stick the landing here?
That's not going to be how it works. 4 alive. Cupid looking like he's backed into a corner. Alorante trying to play it forward. He was instrumental before, but he can only do so much. And Ninja with a lot to overcome. He can't quite do it. And Giant X make it up to 12. Now, need I remind you of Bind, though?
Well, let's just check in with the money after this.
Yeah, Moolah.
The ultimates-wise, I mean, Cloud all the way from the Seekers. Chance to get that online. The flash just doesn't catch.
Yeah, I think
Seven's been really good at those shallow flashes around corners, but even then, what, did he have a stinger?
I think it was.
Cloud just, that's directed at Cupid, I can tell you that.
What are you doing?
Yeah, good try, Cupid. See you next round.
Nice try, twice, dice.
Thrice. Nice.
Watch
Nice? Nice.
Not nice.
Oh, this game has been streaky.
A buy.
A buy has been made.
Purchases have happened.
Oh, it's Stinger for CNED. Guardian for Cupid. Rifles beyond that, though. So, okay. And we are in. It is pacey and it is looking pretty rough. CNED goes down, but the rest start to follow suit as well. 3 remainders, Alorante, Ninja, and Cupid. You're gonna go big now. This is your chance to stay alive. Cupid's dug deep enough, but Cloud dives in, and then Ara's here. All on Alorante in a 1v1 to stay alive. Now Ara's gonna know.
Yeah, try and reposition here. Gets the confirmation, still has Paint Shell. Still has a satchel as well.
Oh, What a shot! 13 to 10. It took a talking to. But Giant X make it across the line. All 3 maps nearly going the distance again here. Giant X don't make it out unscathed.
No. Like I said, I think we're in a position now to ask some harder questions of this roster. For me, this is a real positive for Pacific to take this to 3, show some depth, some versatility in compositions. But Giant X, the ones to come out on top.
Yeah, spot on. I like what we're seeing though. Pacific, I'm enjoying it. It just needs to happen more often, right? 7, he has those moments of sheer brilliance. Like, you can't help but enjoy it. Valorant, a talent, keeping up to that reputation he built leading up to his kind of tier 1 place. But you need everything else to happen at the same time. So if that comes through, hey, they're a team to look out for. For now though, Giant X make it out of the danger.
Second positive as well here. Aura maybe just shrugging off that week 1 performance. Certainly worth his weight in gold in some of these maps today.
Oh, he's
certainly in some of those situations. The credit must go to everybody here on this roster, including Pipson, the shake of the head down on the stage as well.